Daytona Beach, Florida, home to Hankster's Hot Rods, Muscle Car, and Collector Car Showroom. Where we own all the vehicles in our inventory, we are not a consignment dealership. If you're watching today's presentation on YouTube, please be sure to check out our website, which is hanksters.com. There you can find all of our most current inventory that is offered for sale. On YouTube, we leave our videos up at all times between both of our stores, whether they were shot 4 days ago or 4 years ago. Our subscribers enjoy watching our content, therefore we do not remove them. But if you visit our website, you'll find out if this vehicle we're going to present to you today is still for sale or not. Hankstersgarage.com. Maybe this car you're looking at today you want air in. We can do that. Hankstersgarage.com. Front disc brake conversions, digital dashes, power steering additions, different wheel and tire packages, lift kits for your truck or SUV. We sell and install all the accessories just mentioned. So check that out. It's about 4 miles from our showroom here in Daytona. If you want something done to one of your vehicles that you're in the Daytona or greater Orlando area, or if you if we're shipping you this fine car, truck, or SUV and you want something done prior to it leaving, we can do that for you as well. Just ask and we'll quote it out for you, give you a time frame. One of the hottest muscle cars right now, Chevrolet Chevelle, and we have the right year. This one's a 1970, so let's check it out. Hugger Orange, big block 1970 Chevelle, 454. It is a 454 as indicated on the air cleaner. There is a cowl tag up there underneath the hood. Check that out. We will have a still photo for that on our website. The big gold thing you're looking at there is a power brake booster that tells you it has power brakes. Power steering reservoir buried down there on the driver's side corner of the motor. So power steering, power brakes was originally, so this is the box that tells you this car was originally an AC car, okay? The components for the AC system have been removed. We did not remove them. We bought the car this way. We're selling the car this way. Like I said, if you want AC in it, we can quote it out for you. Vintage air system. How about that color combination? What's even more is going to be the drivetrain combination, because I'm going to let the cat out of the bag and let you know that this car is a 4-speed car, center console 4-speed car. Let's take a look at the paint on the top of the hood and the fenders. So this stripe is, I believe it's a decal here. Feels like a decal, but the white portion of the stripe is real nice. No cracks, no blemishes in that. Cowl induction hood there on the driver's side and passenger side of the hood scoop. The cowl induction. Paint on the tops of the fenders and the top of the hood looks good, both sides. Hopefully you can see that in the video. SS designation on the front nose of the grille. The paint around your headlights and the headlight bezels themselves look to be in real good shape. Front bumper looks to be newer. We do not have any documentation on this car when the motor was rebuilt, when the tranny was rebuilt, when the paint was done. What you see in this video is what we know and what you get with the car. Paint on the driver's side, front fender looks good as well. The wheel opening moldings that you see, the brushed aluminum wheel opening moldings are in good shape. Aftermarket American Racing wheels with Cooper raised white letter radials. Cooper raised whites always give a great muscle car look to the Camaros and the Chevelles. The front windshield looks to be in good shape. I don't see anything that's cracked, anything that's chipped. Take a closer look at the front windshield clarity and whatnot from the inside of the vehicle when we're doing the test drive. Drip rail moldings on the car look to be in pretty decent condition and crimped properly. Sometimes you see these things are all dented in because people doing the restorations don't necessarily have the right tools to figure it out, and this one's in real nice shape. How about the door fitment? Driver's door fits nicely to the front fender, to the rear quarter. Check out, down here at the rocker. You know it's not a cheap chintzy door. There's not subpar body work because that door is not hanging over the rear rocker or sticking out from the rear quarter. Glass clarity on not only the driver door window glass, but also the quarter window there looks to be in good shape. You do have dual mirrors, one on the driver door, one on the passenger door. Those look to be newer too. The chrome's all in good shape. I love this combination in this car. So you have the white interior. You know, door panels are in nice shape. Look, the chrome's not all peeled off like the Chevelles. It has a tendency to happen on the door panels on the Chevelles. Armrest is in good shape. Look at the bottom of that door. See how nothing's warped or bowed out, or somebody didn't run the screw in there way too tight and warp the door panel. The reason I say I like this combination is because you have the best of everything, right? It's orange exterior, white interior, and then you got the black carpeting, and it's just a cool looking car. And somebody's offset it nicely with a black headliner as well. So back seat does have OEM seat belts. Those are the good seat belts, not the cheap $20 ones you buy. The headliner is in good shape. It looks like a newer headliner. Sail panels are good. Floor mats in the car are brand new. Take a look underneath the floor mat. The carpeting's in real nice shape too. It's not discolored. It's not torn up. Driver's seat in nice shape. You can see no tears, no wears from getting in and out of the car. Cushion's good on the seat. Chevelle floor mats are brand new. Underneath the floor mat in real good shape. You can see it's not torn. It's not discolored. Center console's in real nice condition too. That, like I said, is a 4-speed Hurst shifter. Real awesome muscle car combination. You know, center console, 4-speed. It's cool enough to have one in the floor, and let alone have a console around it. Just a real nice car. Dash pad looks to be in good condition. Aftermarket steering wheel, again, appears to be newer, if not brand new. There's no wear, tear, or anything on the steering wheel. Roof looks good. Paint on the roof, I don't see anything that's, you know, it's a driver quality paint job. It's not perfect. We'll show you some things maybe around the car as we go around, but it's real nice paint on the car. I'd say 8 out of 10. It's real nice. So when I'm, you know, judging paint, you want to look, you know, low on the doors, low on the rockers, low on the rear quarters. You know, you can see down here, there's no blisters or paint issues down low there. Car's real nice and straight down the side. The rear quarter, the driver door, the front fender, everything lines up nicely. Rear window glass, you know, on the Camaros and the Chevelles, you have a tendency to see a lot of scratches in the rear window because most people don't take them out when they're doing the restoration, and there's welding and painting and all kinds of stuff going on, you know, cutting. And this window clarity on the rear window glass is nice. So you got the SS stripes that started out on the hood. They continue onto the deck lid. The deck lid fitment on the car is real nice. It fits nice and flushly here to the rear quarters. And your gaps are pretty uniform there. I don't know if they're perfect. If, you know, I don't have a measuring tool, but they're nice. Chrome on the rear bumper, same as the front bumper. Nothing's flaking, nothing's pitted, nothing's rusted. Real nice chrome. You got your dual tips there out of the underneath the lower valance. Your SS badging there on the rear bumper. Kind of cool trunk. No jack, no spare. Somebody's got a real nice piece of carpet in there. It's black, that's not paint, so I'm gonna peel it back here for you. And I'm gonna show you under the carpet, there's a trunk mat. So you got trunk mat, carpet, and then the third layer is the actual trunk. So, and no rust holes, no rot holes, all nice and solid. Your rubber gasket here around the trunk appears to be newer. See, that's not all dry rotted and cracked up. Somebody put some money into this car. How about the passenger side? You know, much of the same. Hopefully these shots we do down the rear quarter of the car give you a good indication of not only, you know, door fitment, but also body lines. The body lines on this car are really nice. You know, I see a lot of cars, I buy a lot of cars, sell a lot of cars, and you know, the body lines on this car are nice. Your drop down here from your hood to your rear quarters in nice condition. You know, again, no blistering, no clear coat fade, no fish eyes. Drip rail moldings on the passenger side, you know, same as the driver. does have a couple little tiny, oh, that's actually underneath. That's in the window glass. It's not the glass, but the chrome. There's a couple little dimples right there. You can barely see them, but you know, standing in the right light, you can see them a little bit. Let's take a look inside the car real fast before we take a look at the door fitment and the door quality. Same deal on the passenger side as it was on the driver's side. You know, you see these Camaros and these Chevelles sometimes, and people, you know, they run the screws in the door panels, or, you know, don't have them screwed quite right, and the door panels warp, but these door panels are fantastic on the car. Passenger seat, same as the driver's seat. You can see it's not ripped, not torn, not overly discolored. The Chevelle floor mats, I told you, are brand new. We will give you a real close look at the center console when we're on the test drive. Center console's in real nice shape. I've already driven this car. Door fitment on the passenger side, you know, same as the driver's side. Hopefully you guys can see the important areas are, you know, take a look at the lower corner of the door where it meets not only the rocker but also the rear quarter. You can see the door's not hanging out. Up here, you know, your lines are nice and uniform from the top to the bottom of the car. You got your SS454 designation on the passenger side front fender, just as it was on the driver's side. Again, look down here. There's no paint blisters or cracks or bubbles or anything like that. It's a pretty, pretty car. The Hugger orange with the white stripes, the white interior, the black carpet and headliner to offset it, that 4-speed, boom, right? Big block steering, brakes, 1970. Chevelles are an awesome car. I do encourage you guys to come in person. You know, we just did a quick little walk around video of this car. I'm going to put it on the rack here in just a couple minutes. We're going to take a look at the undercarriage. Now we're going to go out and we're going to do a test drive. But everything you see in this video presentation, you can do here in person in our facility in Daytona. So if you're looking to spend the money that we're going to be asking for this car, I would definitely encourage you guys to either hop a flight, get in the car, drive up, drive down, drive over wherever you're coming from, and check the car out yourself. We'll pull it outside for you. You can look at the car real closely in the sunshine. We'll throw it on the rack. You can check out those floor pans, the tires, the bottom of the motor, bottom of the transmission, suspension components. We'll let you drive it. You see how the car performs, how that 454 accelerates, how the brakes stop, how the car steers, all that fun stuff. We do it almost daily here in our Daytona showroom. We enjoy doing it. We'd like to, you know, if this is your first classic car purchase, we'd like to educate you kind of the, you know, what oil to use, what gas to put in it, you know, how to store it if you're storing it for an extended period of time. You know, there's some stuff that goes into owning a classic car. Maybe you guys have 3, 4, 5 classic cars. I deal with, you know, a lot of people. Those guy out in Texas got 88 cars. So maybe you're familiar with buying a classic car and you're going to buy it sight unseen. You're good with that. I'm a sight unseen buyer. We're a sight unseen business. You know, we are an internet-based company. We sell a lot more vehicles online than we do actually out of our showroom floor. So we've been doing it, you know, 21 years in our PA location, 7 years here in Daytona. So hopefully the longevity we have in this business tells you something about our business model and the kind of quality and quantity of car we sell. Let's take it around back. We'll throw it in the air and check out the undercarriage, and then we'll do a short little test drive in our 70 Chevelle. Let's show you underneath our 1970 Chevelle. Disc brakes up front. Let's get a look at the front seal. I told you earlier we don't have any documentation on the rebuild of the motor, when the trans was done, when the car was painted. But look at that block. See how fresh that paint is on the block and on the pan? That gives you a pretty good indication that at some point this motor was out fairly recently, because the paint's not all faded and dirty and nasty, you know. So we didn't paint that block, we didn't paint that pan. That's how we got it. So headers look good, both sides, driver and passenger. I don't see any rust holes, rod holes, pinholes anywhere where, you know, sometimes the headers get collapsed because the steering provisions are too close or something. These look good. Got a Hypo mini starter over there on the passenger side. Flywheel is covered with a scatter shield. Tranny looks to be in good shape. Take a look at the frame rails, both driver side and passenger side. Our lift is sitting on them, or they're sitting on a lift, I guess I should say. Both look pretty strong. You can tell the floor pans in this car have been done. They were done nicely. I don't know if this was originally a 4-speed car, but whoever, you know, the tunnel that's cut out for the 4-speed was done nicely. You can see that there's sectioned in pans here. They were done very, very nicely. Both sides on the driver and passenger, it's solid all the way back. Nice solid floor pans on the car. This was a pretty nice build. Flowmasters, you got duals that you already saw in the showroom, but the Flowmaster mufflers here. Rear frame rails look good. Hopefully you can get a good shot of those in the photography and in the video. 12-bolt rear. I don't see anything leaking at the moment. The springs look good. The area where your trunk is going to meet your back seat, you can see up there, there's no rust or rot holes there. Gas tank, in my opinion, appears to be a newer tank. Frame rails on the car in the rear here. You got your passenger side, your driver's side, they're good. Nice welds on the exhaust system. Look at that weld, it's real nice. Get a real good shot of the rear quarters here, so you can tell, look, they're not all mudded up. That's metal to metal right there. Nice and solid. Driver's side's the same way. I don't know if you can see that up into the sun, but metal to metal looks good. Tire tread depth. You see the tires are not dry rotted, cracked. Wear bars are way, way down there. Can't remember if we put new tires on this car or not. Yep, 22s, they're new. I'm like, those look pretty new. I don't know, I'm pretty sure we might have put them on there, but if not, they're 22s, so they're brand new tires. Did I forget anything? I don't think so, hopefully not. Let's start, before we get on our test drive, let's discuss some payment options. If you're a cash buyer, bank wire transfer or cashier's check. Most of our cash buyers do bank wire transfer simply because the funds are there the same day. We can start processing the vehicle for shipment that much sooner. If you're financing, the collector car lenders we work with will do a 5 to 10 year loan on our cars. 10% down, so if it's a $50,000 car, you got to come 5 grand out of pocket. You could do more if you'd like to, you know, 10, 15, 20 grand, but they're going to ask that you have a minimum of 10. Once the vehicle is funded in full, we put the vehicle through a pre-delivery inspection process. Torque the lug nuts, check the tire pressure, check all the fluids, make sure you didn't lose any lights, reverse lights, tail lights, turn signals, make sure the wipers are working, horns working. One final shakedown. Anything on these old cars can start leaking, can start, you know, malfunctioning, you can lose a light, battery can go dead at any time. So we give it one last shakedown before it leaves, make sure everything's on the up and up, so that when it gets delivered to you, you can just get in it and drive it. Once the vehicle is through inspection, we call a carrier for pickup if we're the ones handling the shipping. Typically we can have a truck here within 48 hours. However, sometimes it is a little longer, especially if you're in a more difficult destination. But I promise you, once the vehicle is funded, we move quickly. It goes through inspection, it goes through detail, we dispatch a truck to come get the vehicle, and it's on its way to you wherever you might be in the United States or in the world for that matter. Let's set this 70 Chevelle down on the ground. We will take it out on a quick test run and show you how this 454 performs and see what kind of power it's got. Okay, 70 Chevelle, tilt wheel, horn, turn signals, driver, passenger, tach. We are aware the tach does not work, okay? It will work. There's a brand new one in the trunk. We just haven't had time to put it in yet, so that'll work. 1621 is the mileage on the odometer. Title reads exempt, true mileage unknown, exceeds mechanical limits, whatever you want to call it. I told you this was an AC car, so it has provisions for the AC controls. However, there are no provisions underneath the hood. So we won't bother to test that because I know it doesn't work. Clock doesn't work. We don't do clocks and we don't do radios. So clock will not work. However, the radio does work. Hopefully it's not blaring. Okay, temp, we'll keep an eye on. It's a big block. In Florida, we're 90 degrees today, 14 volts, 60 PSI on the oil pressure. Fuel gauge does work. We are on empty. We put 40 bucks in it, brought it up to half. We're idling real nice. Wipers. Good stuff. I think that's everything. Let's do the fun part, which is drive it. I think there's rain showers on the way, so we're going to get this done quickly. If you're looking for a powerful big block, this might be your car. This thing's got some get up and go. Speedometer's functioning. We got a little bit of a bounce. It's not terrible, but it's accurate. The car tracks nice and straight when you let go of the wheel. Nice response in the steering. Steering's nice and tight. Car, no vibrations out of the motor, out of the transmission. Check out our shifter there. Not vibrating, not popping out of gear, staying right where it should. This thing is healthy. It gets it done. 180 on the temp. Like I said, we're about 90 degrees out in Daytona today. Closing out the summer here. Look, brakes. We got good idle. Let this traffic pass by. Again, sitting here at idle, we're not stalling out. We're not spitting, sputtering. No excessive loud rumble in the back of the car. The Flowmasters have a nice tone, nice sound to them. Good muscle car sound. I love this car. 70 Chevelle is a nice car. Okay, I think we're good. No, wait a minute. Oh, we got a green light, right? Yep, let's do it. Damn, school bus. Well, we hit 60 in third, but as you can see, we got a school bus up here, so we have to stop. As long as I do that, show you the brakes. And we're good on the temp. I like how cool the car is running. About 160, 170. Okay, here we go. Raindrops on the windshield a little bit. I hope I get this thing back to the showroom before it gets all messy. We're gonna find out. This is live television, ladies and gentlemen. Can't control Mother Nature. Super sweet car though. A car I'm proud to have in our inventory. I'm proud to sell, and hopefully you'd be proud to own. We'll give it one last shot on the way back to the showroom if the roads don't get too wet here. We got more and more raindrops on the windshield. 386-944-9219 is our contact phone here in Daytona Beach. Hanksters.com is our website. 70 Chevelles always go like that. They're hot, especially one that this combination. We're going to put all the photos that we took of this car today up on our website, along with this video presentation you are watching right now. At full retail price, this car includes shipping in the lower 48 United States on an enclosed carrier. It also includes a powertrain warranty. That warranty is good at any ASE certified facility in the United States. It covers engine, transmission, and rear end. It does not cover brakes, batteries, starters, alternators, oil leaks. You know, all that stuff. I was afraid she was going to pull in front of me. All that stuff is on you. Is the price of the car negotiable? It most certainly is. However, if we negotiate the price of the car, the warranty I just spoke of comes off. Warranty's good at full retail price only. Also, shipping comes off. At a negotiated price, we will give you a shipping broker's phone number that you can reach out to in reference to the shipping. You can discuss whether you want to ship the car open or enclosed. You will pay the driver when they arrive with the car, with cash or check. They do not accept credit cards. So our full price deal is, turnkey. You get the convenience and the comfort and the satisfaction of the warranty, and then you also get all the shipping logistics handled for you. We call the carrier, we make the shipping arrangements, we pay the driver, we set up the delivery, and the negotiated price, there's just a little bit more legwork involved for you. Time is money, and at full retail price, it's turnkey, we do it all. We'd love to earn your business, add you to our growing base of customers, not only throughout the United States, but throughout the world. Yes, we do export these classics as well. So if you need help with that, assistance with that, we can transport your classic to your country, all the way from start to finish, from the time it leaves Daytona till the time it arrives in the port in your country. Hankster's Hot Rods is located in Central Florida, Daytona Beach. And once again, our website is hanksters.com. Check us out. 70 Chevelles are hot. This is the right one. Powerful car, great color, great look, great combination. That's all I can say. Hanksters.com.